Thank you to our friends at Aditya Ayurveda for joining us on Danu on Fire. Now, if you're someone who really wants to relax head to toe and you want the best and also you want the experts to sort of handle this for you, well, you are just a trip away from Anuradhapura, where they have their flagship brand that has cured and created amazing results for so many people. But if you don't have the time, you could go enjoy their all-new branch in the heart of Colombo, where they give you services that is amazing. It could be for healing, or it could be for relaxation, or it could be for a wholesome meal that comes with a complete solution. Well, you can now check out for more by visiting their website or even their Facebook handles for more details.
Danu on Fire, powered by
Celeste Daily. Missing something? Just Celeste it.
I just say it.
Welcome to Danu on Fire, and today we are speaking to Dilupa. Yeah, that's right. From Barista. As every year, as we get closer to the season, there's a great initiative that Barista does, and we have hosted multiple shows here at Barista, and we thought we should speak to the man who is spearheading this whole brand. And it has been a bit of a challenging timeline when you took over, so we'll speak more about it, of course. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So let me start off by asking you, how did you end up getting into this whole hospitality restaurant in this field?
Oh well,
That's going back a lot.
not really. I've never been a food and beverage person. I got my studies through the University of Jayawardenepura on marketing management. And then I got the chance to work for Lion Brewery. So I had to work for companies who sell food and beverage in terms of I have to market them. I had to market them. So that is how I started, and then I had to come and market Barista in 2018. So that is how I got into food and beverage.
But later on, you sort of took over the brand. How is it to handle Barista? Because coffee has become such a... It was never a big thing in our country, but now it has become a statement.
Yeah, it was quite a journey. I mean, 2018 to 2023, Sri Lanka has changed a lot. You know?
We had nothing in Sri Lanka at that time.
Absolutely. Yeah. 2009, I think 2018 was the normal year that Sri Lanka has ever experienced. Thereafter, it's all chaos. East attack to COVID, and thereafter the recessions and all, Aragalaya, all that. However, I always believed if you want to really do something passionately, there is always a way to do it. In marketing, I applied a couple of theories that I learned. If you want anything to grow in the business, you have to get more users, more usage, and more users of coffee. So that was a very simple theory. I wanted to get more people to drink coffee more often for more reasons. And
So
then
you
it
created
worked.
the reasons.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Now, something that we have to really speak about is the fact that giving back during the season is something that we kind of feel that we should do. But one thing, during even the toughest times of Sri Lanka, we were able to do it. Throughout these years, we have always found a way to give back in any way possible. And this particular project that you champion every year has been a success, even though Sri Lanka was, holding on to its life with just one string.
Absolutely.
Tell me about this project.
We started this in 2020, which was the worst year for barista, I think, for the whole world. That was COVID, and then we got to know about SOS. They're also facing troubles finding donors, because the donors also had their obvious reasons not to come. Yeah. So at that point, I decided whether, of course, financially we couldn't do much, but I had a coffee fans, a community, that if I can communicate this message across to them that they are struggling to get their food. So that was what we did, and then we had our discussions with the director, Mr. Divaka, and then we actually simplified the situation. If you just go and ask people to donate for food,
It doesn't.
maybe. So applied a little bit of marketing there, to be honest, and we did the maths to understand it was only 190 rupees at that point. That cost to get 3 meals for a kid.
For a child who is under the SOS care.
Absolutely. So we decided, okay, we'll do a coupon like this, and then to sell it to our customers who's coming in if they are willing to. And this coupon then goes to the tree as a decoration so that everybody
And it was priced only at 100 rupees.
It was at 200 the first time because it's 3 meals.
Yeah.
Right now with the inflation it has gone to 300 of course.
Yeah, of course.
However, that is how we started. I remember first time in 2020 we were able to give them about 250,000.
That's amazing.
And the second year we gave 560,000. Last year we gave 1.3 million. And this year our plan is to give 3 million.
That's amazing. Well, SOS Children's Village works in a total different way. If you do not know about it, they create a sense of family to the children who are in the village. They have a mother or someone who represents the mother figure in the home, and they have siblings. So it's like an array of kids from different walks of life, different reasons that they have ended up there, and they all live in a house.
Absolutely.
So different houses have different people to sort of spearhead. It's like coming home.
Absolutely.
And you go home to your siblings and to this mom who is going to care for you, help you with your homework, and like, so it's a great initiative of the fact that we are not letting these children, feel that there is a void in their life. So it's a great way for you to contribute to SOS Children's Village, or the fact that they have created amazing professionals who have come out of SOS Children's Village in terms of educated, self-independent people who have come out with a very well-rounded kind of a background. And this has been a success story in terms of the whole SOS, the science of doing it.
Absolutely.
And in terms of when you started this project at a time when Sri Lanka didn't have much to give, and it was just 200,000, but yet it helped so many of those kids. Today, have you gone and seen how the progress has been?
Yeah, actually last Friday also we attended to one of the programs called Youth Camp, where they gather the help of corporates to support the young guys who are getting out of the village. So, I mean, as you correctly said, Danu, that is the beauty of that concept. Where there's an ecosystem. It's like you always belongs to something. You always belongs to a home. So they were very worried about after 18 years what they are doing. So at that point, Barista also contributed, saying that we can take them as baristas to work in our organization. And in fact, right now also there are a couple of people who are working with us, and one of our chefs, like one of the best chefs that we have, he's also from SOS Village. So I'm very happy to see how we have been able to contribute.
Be a part of the progress.
Part of the program, all 3 years now. This is the 4th consecutive year. And they have 850 children right now
living
in 6
there.
villages. So fine, feel good.
That's amazing. We're going to come back and speak about this man, and also the fact that, how is it to sort of work on this project and so much more. Do stick around. If you're a lover of coffee, that's what we're going to be doing after the break. Please stay tuned. Thank you to our friends at Aditya Ayurveda for joining us on Danu 15. Now, if you're someone who really wants to relax head to toe, and you want the best, and also you want the experts to sort of handle this for you, well, you are just a trip away from Anuradhapura, where they have their flagship brand that has cured and created amazing results for so many people. But if you don't have the time, you could go enjoy their all-new branch in the heart of Colombo, where they give you services that is amazing. It could be for healing, or it could be for relaxation, or it could be for a wholesome meal that comes with a complete solution. Well, you can now check out for more by visiting their website or even their Facebook handles for more details.
Danu on Fire, powered by
Celeste Daily. Missing something? Just Celeste it.
Welcome back to the show. We are speaking about Share a Meal this season that's happening as a project done by Barista. It's nothing to do in terms of promoting a brand. It's about promoting a child's well-being and a meal. This goes directly to SOS Children's Village. You can believe in transparency. I worked on this project for 3 years in my own little way, but this is the 4th year. So you know for a fact that it's going for a good cause. And if you ever need any info, you can speak to anyone at Barista and come to know more details. Now, I would like to speak a little bit about the fact that this is also available for you to do by yourself. If you do come to any outlets, you can just be like, listen, you know, I had a nice sandwich, I really liked it, but I would like to buy a meal for a child, and you can just donate 300 or even 3,000 or even 3 million and walk out. That's up to you. But at the same time, if you do use any of those online delivery platforms, you can still purchase one of these and get the food that you want, plus a little love that you'd like to share through the app. So you have not a reason to say can't. Just saying. All right, so we are speaking to this man. I have always called Dilupa. Now it's been changed.
It's Dilupa.
It has always been that, but I have always called it Dilupa. And you have never noticed that, no?
I did, but everybody talked to me in different names. Dilupa,
And you never
Dilupa. My actual name is Dilupa.
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 So that would have been much easier if you have told me that and corrected me then. Now, tell me about who you are. Now, I've heard you giving speeches. I've seen you have done like little programs for youth. Tell me what inspires you on a normal day.
What inspires me every day is if I can make a little change to a better situation. That inspires me every time.
Now, are you someone who loses your cool anytime soon?
I do.
You
Ask
do?
my team. Of course.
You have always looked like the guy who is always very calm and all this stuff. No.
No, frankly. No.
Oh.
Yeah, I lose it.
These are the ones who have this forever smiley face on and do things.
Not really. Like, you know, it's something that I'm working
Towards, really?
out to become more cooler, become more
Calmer.
collective. Yeah, but you know, when things are not in a certain way,
You lose your cool. You know, actually, your team is here.
yeah, they are here.
They seem to be happy though.
Everybody is happy. We
Yeah.
are brewing happiness.
So I think when you're in a good mood, you're in a good mood.
Yes, but what I see is I lose my temper, but I always remember that it is not someone else's fault. It is my fault that I lost it. So I don't want to get that going to someone else.
Good. Now, when you were growing up, what did you want to be?
I wanted to be a truck driver. Yes. Well, how do I say? You know, it was my younger age, about 7 years or 8 years old. My father was building a house in a housing scheme. So everybody was busy building houses. So when I was 7 years old, it was always magical for me to go and see that the big trucks coming in and, you know, unloading stuff. So I said, that's a cool job because it's huge and everybody gives space.
Space.
So I thought I wanted to be one.
That's what I just became a truck.
Come on.
It was easier that way. But your life from where it started to where you are today, able to take decisions, make a call, did you ever think it'll transform into what it is? Coming from humble beginnings?
Well, to be honest, I never thought that I would become a good academic, because I was not the guy who spent a lot of time with books and all that, but I rather spend time with people. But for some reason, I got through to the university, and then I had good friends who helped me out, the teachers who helped me out, and then got into good jobs. I got best bosses to help me out. So it's all collective, you know. At the end of the day, you become somebody, you know, like
Now,
me.
I've always been curious about the coffee culture in our country.
Yeah.
We had a great coffee culture. I'm talking about hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
We actually had some of the best coffee plantation in Sri Lanka. Then we got like some pus illness and it all went away, and now they're trying to like bring it back again.
Yes.
Tell me, this coffee culture, do you think, as for example, I'm a Sri Lankan, but I personally don't like tea. I have never liked, I've never been a person who enjoys tea, but tell me about this coffee culture. Is it actually growing? Has it become the spot to, like, you know, share a coffee, have a date kind of a situation?
Well, Danu, this socializing requirement of people has ever been there. It's just that some lubricant should come to, you know, replace it.
Lubricant being the key word here.
Okay. Or maybe let's say a beverage for that instance, so that everything is clear. So no, I think it's, now if you really think about the facts and the statistics of my business, for an example, I think about 30% of my customers would really come to barista
To work.
to have a
Coffee.
perfect cup of coffee, but rest of that 70% is coming for different reasons. They've come for camaraderie, they come for a little bit of chat, maybe they're
Holding
doing their,
hands.
yeah, holding hands, and they may be
Little
doing
dark
their,
corner.
absolutely,
Yeah.
and maybe they're doing assignments, maybe they're doing their business, starting
Yeah.
up their own business. So there are so many reasons. So what we wanted is to give them space to help themselves.
Yeah.
So that is what we're being like. I mean, not to forget that our core is coffee, and
The
then
rest
our
is-
food.
yeah.
So that is basic, right? Thereafter, we were building a community around it. Now, to answer your question, is coffee a thing? It is a big thing now. I can tell you in the last 5 years how much we have grown, and then thinking about all the other, you know,
People.
cafes coming in.
Yeah.
I think it's a big business.
Because in other countries, you know, they have that coffee cup in the morning, like walking around with it. Here, of course, can't do it every day. No, I mean, it's a bit expensive. Like, you
Absolutely.
can't take the coffee like that in the morning. You better make it at home and drink. But
Absolutely.
you can buy some of the empty cups and go and just pour it and like walk around looking posh. We're going to get into a break. We'll come back with more to stick around this Danu on Fire. Thank you to our friends at Aditya Ayurveda for joining us on Danu on Fire. Now, if you're someone who really wants to relax head to toe and you want the best, and also you want the experts to sort of handle this for you, well, you are just a trip away from Anuradhapura, where they have their flagship brand that has cured and created amazing results for so many people. But if you don't have the time, you could go enjoy their all-new branch in the heart of Colombo, where they give you services that is amazing. It could be for healing, or it could be for relaxation, or it could be for a wholesome meal that comes with a complete solution. Well, you can now check out for more by visiting their website or even their Facebook handles for more details.
Danu on Fire, powered by
Celeste Daily. Missing something? Just Celeste it.
Welcome back to the show, our final segment, speaking about a very good project for you to be a part of this Christmas season. And at the same time, all these little things that we've had to eat today, they're all festive related food. If you do enjoy all of this, they also contribute 10% to SOS Children's Village. So come, just eat, and I'm telling you, everything tastes good. We have to say a big thank you to our title partners. That's of course our friends at Aditya Ayurveda. If you're someone who is looking out for relaxation, I think today you can do. Yeah. Well, you get to enjoy a 50% discount at their. That's actually for our guests, yeah. At Anuradhapura, their flagship place where they give you amazing relaxations. And also, did you know that Aditya is in Colombo as well now? They give you a 10,000 rupee voucher from there and some amazing herbal tea, all put into this fabulously packed gift. So that's for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aditya.
Fabulous. You know, it's so sad. You know, we just give away things and we never get anything in return. It's fine. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what was I going to talk to you about? Oh, I forgot the name. Yes. In terms of this whole thing about Sri Lanka and it being positioned in a way where you want people to come back and enjoy Sri Lanka, everything has a part to play in it. What is your take about where Sri Lanka is heading right now?
Where Sri Lanka is heading right now? Well, I say Sri Lanka, throughout, we had the greatest potential for the last 50 years. It's just that somebody or some system has to come and place it properly. So it just need little time to recover. I mean, if you see the last year, from what we saw in July last year to what we saw in December this year, it took such a short time. You feel like things are, moving to right direction. That is the blessing of Sri Lanka. If we don't have the production or manufacturing capacity, we have tourists coming in, foreigners coming in. We have nice locations, we have good weather, we have sunshine. I mean, there is so much of potential in this country. Just that some people who love the country, who wants to move things toward right direction, get together. I think we can reset this. I'm very positive.
Well, that's a great thing. Well, the fact that Sri Lanka is looking to position themselves in a better, bigger way, would you tell me if you could market Sri Lanka, what would be your tagline?
Sri Lanka? I think I would be marketing Sri Lanka with tourism for sure, because there's a huge market. Everywhere you look around, it's green. Everywhere you look around, you find blue. It's a paradise, to be honest, right? I don't think we need any other industry if you do tourism right to get this thing out, because Sri Lanka is a very small economy. We are only talking about 85 billion US dollar, the GDP, complete GDP. But if we do the tourism right, if you get the infrastructure right and the communication out, I think tourism itself is enough.
Amazing. Well, I must say, we are at a very busy outlet. There's always a lot of things happening here and a lot of people are buzzing around. If you're wondering what are the noises, it's that. It's the good season. Before we wrap things up, I just want to remind you that this show is done exclusively to promote this cause, giving a meal to the kids at SOS Children's Village. If it's not something that you would like to promote, you can give a meal to any child, anywhere. That's the most important thing. But if you would like to contribute, it's just going to cost you 300 rupees. You can come and purchase something for you to eat, or you could just contribute. Even that is totally fine. Just buy yourself a gift voucher. That is a little token that's like a barbell, and you can put it up on the tree as a symbol, the fact that you have decorated a child's life. On that note, we need to wrap things up. Thank you so very much for being here.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely a pleasure for the service that you do and also the team that is backing it up. We need to wrap things up, and I wish you all the very best for the season, because we have Christmas just around the corner, and I wish you only the best for this merry time of the year. Until we see you again, you keep smiling around. Thank you to our friends at Aditya Ayurveda for joining us on Danu. Now, if you're someone who really wants to relax head to toe and you want the best and also you want the experts to sort of handle this for you, well, you are just a trip away from Anuradhapura, where they have their flagship brand that has cured and created amazing results for so many people. But if you don't have the time, you could go enjoy their all-new branch in the heart of Colombo, where they give you services that is amazing. It could be for healing, or it could be for relaxation, or it could be for a wholesome meal that comes with a complete solution. Well, you can now check out for more by visiting their website or even their Facebook handles for more details.
Danu on Fire. Powered by
Celeste Daily. Missing something? Just Celeste it.